Free beer and hot wings in the morning. Grand Rapids rocks all day. 97.9 GRD rocks.
97.9 WGRD Grand Rapids. It is the Free Beer and Hot Wings Show. Partly cloudy. 70 the high. 54 in Gross downtown.
Oh.
Smattering of different things. First, we have a pair of tickets to see Jeff Foxworthy and Larry the Cable Guy at the Allegan County Fair. That's on September 8th at the fairgrounds in the grandstand. Caller number 5 at 770-WGRD right now. You will win those tickets. That'll be a great show. We'll go back to the fair in a second for something that we need to talk about.
Obviously.
Yes.
This, though, after months of speculation, this from WZZM and the Detroit Free Press, it is official, the Palace of Auburn Hills is closing. Soon, September 23rd, will be the arena's final event. It's a Bob Seger show that's already on the books.
Imagine what tickets for that are going to go for.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, now it's two reasons. Of course, I'm sure it's long been sold out anyhow, so.
That's true.
But yeah, but it's something on StubHub.
Do you think so? Do people?
Whatever.
I don't know
not.
I don't know that anyone has I'm sad the building's closed, but nowhere near like Tiger Stadium. Tiger Stadium, something about baseball, you romanticize the building more. The Palace, I have great memories of the time I went, and I cherish the memories of the Pistons winning a title their first and second years there. But the building
a brand new.
It's just nice.
It's a new,
and they've done a great
state arena.
Amazingly, they have spent a ton of dough to keep it current, even though it was the second or third oldest arena in the NBA. It was still as good as any arena out there.
It's amazing.
They had put like $75 million into it the last couple of years.
I mean, it's not even 30 years old yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which, in the grand scheme of modern buildings is not very old. And, to your point, I think, the difference between like that and a Tiger Stadium is that Tiger Stadium had been in the same spot for 100 years. Mm-hmm. So, you just go, wow.
Where did they play before that?
They played at the Silverdome, and before that,
Olympia, right?
At Cobo.
Oh, at Cobo.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the Wings played at Olympia.
Yeah, that's right.
Briefly at Joe Louis when the roof collapsed at the Silverdome.
Boy, the Cobo, that's someplace that you wouldn't be sad is closing down.
Right.
I mean, it hasn't, but what an old building.
I don't even remember. Actually, I don't know if I've ever seen anything at Cobo Arena.
I saw the Beastie Boys there. And it was fun to see a show there.
I've seen a show at Joe Louis Arena, and I've been to many things at Cobo Hall, but
never anything at that place.
No, I don't think I've ever seen like a show there of any sort.
The Pistons practice facility is adjacent to the arena. Likely will be needed for 2 more seasons as players and staff await construction of a new one near Little Caesars Arena. It really does seem like they weren't going to move downtown based on the fact that they invested all this money into the Palace, and then they don't have a practice facility downtown ready to go. If I'm a player, that's kind of a drag. I got to go to Auburn Hills for all of the practice and everything, and then downtown. But then again, you're probably going to live in the suburbs anyway.
Honestly, how hard can it be to make a practice facility?
Talking about practice.
You need a floor and a hoop.
I think you need a little more than that these days, but still.
But we really are talking about practice. Mm-hmm. You don't need seats for all the spectators. You need a flat floor.
Training facilities, video coordination, offices.
But a lot of that stuff seems like it would be really mobile. You would just need a sound structure that you would get you by for a year, rather than because can you imagine doing all your practices and conditioning and everything up in Auburn Hills, and then you have to go down to Detroit? Like that seems like a hassle.
Mm-hmm. But it's not there.
Not that it's that far. It's 40 minutes.
Why would they build a building to practice there for a year or 2?
Yeah.
Is that where you mean like a temporary thing?
Yeah.
No. They have one right there.
I don't think you could do it in a temporary thing and sell that to NBA players. Like you're trying to do free agency and you're like, hey, come on down to our practice hut.
Oh, they're not going to sell it to NBA players anyway.
Check this out. We put a brick wall around this public park court.
Yeah.
It's got chains on the nets.
Right?
Chains for nets.
Right.
Can't tear those down.
Oh, it won't matter. Only Cleveland and Boston is going to get any talent for the next 8 years.
Well, yeah. Detroit's doesn't matter their facilities.
No.
If they want free agents to sign, they need to get good other ways first so that guys want to play there. That's the only time you're going to get a free agent who wants to come to Detroit. to play for the Pistons because it's still, even though it's recovered quite a bit and it has a long ways to go, it's still Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I can't believe they're shutting that building down. I can't believe they're going to tear that damn thing down. Carpenter. I used to watch basketball there. A carpenter.
I grew up here. I live here. I used to play football here. I can't believe anybody's going to close this damn thing down.
That's me. That is me about that building.
That's still so funny.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it is really sad because since I went to school right near it.
Yeah.
It was a huge deal. That was like the southern border of our township, so I mean, it was right there. And so for that, all of a sudden, we've got this amazing building that's a stone's throw away from my high school. And, so then all of a sudden, you could go to any concert you wanted to. Mm-hmm. You could, because, before that, if you said to your parents, hey, Bill and I want to go to a show or whatever, you are not going to Joe Louis Arena by yourself, But now the Palace,
come on, Mom, I'm into
Palace
jazz.
and Pine Knob being
cool.
right there, we had winters covered and summers covered, and it was like, 10 minutes from the house. It was awesome. So I have great memories of being able to go down there. I mean, I only saw a couple of Pistons games, but I saw a lot of shows.
Well, it was convenient, but like we said, I mean, it just looks like a new arena.
I witnessed.
No, it's nice though. I mean,
no, I know that's what I'm saying.
It really is shocking that the land is worth more than the arena.
There's no character to it.
It's not so much the building; it's what you witnessed inside. Like I will always have the memory of witnessing the most unique buzzer shot in Palace history while I was there. It was the summer of 1990. Isaiah Thomas was hosting the Isaiah's Midsummer Classic, and it was the Isaiah team against the team Magic, where celebrities and all-stars from around the league would come and play. And after regulation, the game was tied at like 170 because no one played defense. And so they had the two coaches have a shootout. And the first coach to make a basket would win the game. And I saw George Wendt of Cheers make a basket. And his team won. That's a big deal.
Whoa.
I thought you were going to say the time that fan took a shot.
Oh, yeah, that was a
With
pretty
a
big
cup.
memory, too.
Yeah, I would think that
At
would...
our test face.
That was a pretty big memory.
That's a huge memory.
Yeah.
That's history, man. I can't believe you were there.
That was something. That was,
But also George Wendt, too.
yeah, I mean, George Wendt, Norm from Cheers.
Something you wouldn't expect. A guy who looks and is shaped like a basketball with a head for a basketball-shaped head to shoot a basketball into a hoop.
Who better?
Him.
Seth Curry?
No one else. No.
Can't go into the stands and challenge a guy who hits him in the cup with a face.
Or his brother Steph, the good one?
That's history.
Yeah.
So coming up on September 16th at the Allegan County Fair. That's Demolition Derby night.
So we hear.
Yeah, I mean, everybody loves demolition derbies.
I've
never been to one.
I have been You've never... Oh, you're...
I've never been to one. That was the first. I mean, I knew.
It's
what it was.
shockingly fun. It doesn't, like, if you just told somebody about it, it probably wouldn't seem like that much fun when you go, oh, yeah, so, yeah, people take old cars and they just run into each other. You go, okay,
great.
whatever. But it's a blast.
Well, that's the night of the Demolition Derby at the Allegan County Fair. And thanks to the Allegan County Fair, Scott's Towing and Auto, and Unique Motorsports, the state championship Demolition Derby, they run the event. They tour with that event. They run it. They make sure everything's safe.
And you may be thinking to yourselves, I wonder why they're thanking those guys right now.
Because they're getting 4 cars. I am so disappointed it's not 5. Or that Justin can't be bullied out of it. Hot Wings, Joe, Steve, and Justin will battle in a 4-car smash.
Yes!
Yes! We will have our own demolition derby before the other demolition derby.
Okay,
Quattro car smash.
Quad smash.
Yeah.
Quad smash.
smash.
So
Cars.
it's definitely just the 4 of us. I was asking Free Beer before the show. I said, it's just the 4 of us, right? Like, it's not going to be us and then...
Like people who've done 500 of them.
Well, that's
People
what
who are a
Phil
little
has said
more-
every time because I asked the same thing. I go, I don't know if I've always wanted to do a demolition derby. I'm not sure I want to do one with somebody who's a seasoned veteran who has been involved in 200 demolition derbies.
I wouldn't expect it to be any different, though. You just turn a wheel and drive around. You're in mud. There's nothing to it.
Yeah, but,
There's something to it.
there is definitely something to it. You're facing the wrong way. Somebody hits you in one way. I suspect
Bumper cars.
I imagine we'll all have sore backs afterwards.
One of you won't.
Well, I'm used to that.
Yeah.
One of you will win.
Yeah.
Be a champion.
That doesn't mean we won't be broken by the end of it.
Glorious.
Oh, it is going to be glorious.
Man, I am so jealous.
It's
What do
gonna
I
be
wear?
Amazing.
What do I wear
your
for a demolition
your best
derby?
clothes.
Okay.
Tux.
Sounds great. T-shirt.
Yeah.
We'll have more details about that. But thanks again to Scott's Towing and Auto. They're doing the cars and Unique Motorsports State Championship Demolition Derby and the Allegan County Fair. They have great events, like we said. It's good.
Well, yeah, go see Jeff Foxworthy, Larry the Cable Guy there.
Yeah.
To those building the cars, please don't skimp out on materials.
Yeah, listen. Give this guy a cherry whip, will you?
I want a man playing a guitar with speakers that shoot fire on my hood. That's what I want.
Oh, do we get to decorate our
Yeah.
own cars?
They might let us.
Do you think we could get Premiere Graphics to wrap all
Yes!
of them?
That seems like a poor investment on their part.
Like probably it would
Like
be
36
better to
hours.
get a couple of rattle cans and you just go to it, I think.
That would be fun if we could each paint our own cars.
Well, that I would love that. I'll
drive it
bet
back
we
to my
could.
house.
We might have to do it the day before, or earlier in the week.
I
don't know. I don't know how long in advance they'll have the cars prepped.
Yeah.
because obviously you've got to relocate the fuel tank. You got to take out all the glass, all that stuff, so that
Add the dynamite.
the explosives. Obviously, you want those.
Are you going to put anything
the
on it?
flamethrowers?
Like, winner gets is that to be determined?
HJ,
From
the
the
other
others.
three?
Yes.
three-way HJ. Yeah, I'm willing to receive or give.
Well, it sounds like a real treat.
I get to. I mean, if I'm in a demolition derby, I don't care anymore. That's one of my life dreams.
I'll tell you what, you don't have to give me an HJ, but I want to warm my fingers in you.
I'll be your mitten.
The,
Be smitten to be your mitten.
I can
Yeah.
be your mitten while you hump.
me and Hot Wings and Joe will be at Grand Rapids Harley Davidson's Dog Days of Summer Bike Night tonight.
Yoda said that.
Yeah, that's right.
Live music from Trilogy, $2 beers, and a chance to win Kid Rock tickets or an Iron 883 motorcycle. Plus, you can bring your dog. It is a dog-friendly event, or you could adopt one through Kelly's Heart to Heart Pet Adoption. They'll be on site. Now, that's going to be a good time. We'll be there 6 until 8. We'll have a bunch of prizes as well. Grand Rapids Harley Davidson. Come and see us. All the details can be found
Right.
at WGRD.com.
Again, that's tonight.
Yes.
Tonight.
Weather's going to clear up. It's going to be cool.
It is supposed to clear up.
You're going to want to wear your leathers, no
Yeah.
doubt. A little chilly on the bike tonight, but a nice night, and that's going to be fun. We haven't been out there in a while. It's been a couple of years.
Yeah,
I've never been out there.
Actually, it's probably been about 5 years.
at least.
I had Old Blue when we went there the last time.
That's how I remember things.
Oh,
Which
blue.
vehicle did Hot Wings name for this event?
That's how I remember things. What was I driving when I went there? That's how that really is how I determine timelines. What was I driving when I went to that event?
Everything for me has become pre-children, post-children. That's all.
I could see that.
Yeah, that's pretty. I think that's pretty standard.
Yeah,
Everlast. We saw them in concert. Pre-children. They were terrible.
they were terrible. I mean, just the worst.
We
Really?
actually thought it was a cover band.
Yeah.
This is
Really?
terrible. Yeah, we really did.
I want to hear more about it.
Not now.
Yeah.
Turn the song down a little and just talk over it.
No, this is the version I like, not the live version. What it's like. Everlast. 97.9 GRD Rocks.